Hey guys, I'm here. Today we're going to be checking out the first episode of the limited series, The Witcher Blood Origins. This is a prequel series. It's 4 episodes long. It is kind of set in the past and explores from what I understood from the trailers, explores the origins of the Witchers themselves, as well as the conjunction of spheres in the world of the Netflix Witcher series. Now I know there's a lot of connotations that come with that, obviously with the mixed reception of season 2, and of course with the Henry Cavill stuff. But I'm still excited to see what they do with this and kind of dive into some of these events that weren't really that explored in the books or the games for that matter. I'm curious to see their interpretation of it, where they go with this, and Michelle Yeoh's involved, so it's already got me hooked with that alone because she's phenomenal, man. So I'm really looking forward to seeing her in this world. Now, if you're new, if this is your first time tuning in, I've been covering the Witcher series. I've never played the games. I've read about them. I've had a roommate that played through them at one point or another, but I've never played them myself. I have not read any of the books up until I watched the Witcher series. I reviewed season 1. I reacted to season 2. Since then, I've read the first book, and I still have the others, and I'm still working my way through them. But that's all I'm at right now as far as my knowledge of this stuff. And, I also reacted to the Nightmare of the Wolf animated feature that was also set in this timeline. I've been really drawn into it, man, with this being a visual kind of way for me to kind of sit down and watch this story unfold, even if it is starting to diverge a little bit, and quite a lot from what I've heard about season 2 in certain ways. I'm still curious to see how they flesh out this world, and especially dive into some of these elements that maybe weren't so much explored in some of the other mediums. And since we are returning to the worlds of witchers and monsters, I decided to sport my own local monster, the Mothman, as we head into this series, guys. So I'm excited to see what they do with it. We reacted to the trailers. It looks pretty interesting. There's some moments about it that it looks like the production design is a little interesting. But with that all said and down the way, guys, let's go ahead and hop into episode 1. But before we do, remember you can check out the full-length reaction. You can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, it gets you access as well. It's a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up with the time code, so my reaction to the entire episode. You get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover here on the channel. You get to suggest and vote on what movies to react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage. I try to make it worth your while since you are going to way support the channel, but of course, I know never can do that. And a simple way you can help us out is just by liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing these videos, because it really does go a long way with helping us grow here on the YouTube side of things. With that all said and out of the way, guys, let's go ahead and hop into episode 1 of Ballads, Brawlers, and Bloodied Blades. Here we go. Man, I always love the music in this series, man. The music is just so good. Man, this is making me want to, do one of these numbers just so I can not be so disoriented by it. Oh! Where and when are we? I saw an interesting idea when we were watching the trailer in one of the comments that maybe Yaskier is going to be our framing device for the series, as he learns these songs and tales of old so that he can carry them forward. It's an interesting theory. I'm curious to see how this evolves. What in the world? The fire's still moving, so time's not frozen, just the people? I mean, this isn't where we left him at the end of season 2, so it's got to be earlier, maybe? Oh. Unless I completely forgot what the hell happened.
Hello, Sandpiper. This is new.
What the fuck?
You're a Doppler. No.
Oh. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like things growing out of bodies.
What are you?
Oh.
Many faces, many places. Then why do you look like me? Because you love yourself. I have other faces. If you prefer.
Oh! What the fuck is going on?
You're
I
more.
slip between worlds and times, collecting forgotten stories. I bring them back to life when the world needs them. You're the Sandpiper, smuggler of elves to safety.
The Sandpiper's a name, it's a title.
Okay, so this is after season 2.
The elves need a story lost to time, one of the few who overcame the many. The story of the Seven.
The Light of the Seven.
A bunch of warriors join forces to fight against all odds. It has been done to death.
Has it? 7 estranged warriors who come together to fight an unstoppable empire
Yeah, all the time.
and create the very first version of a Witcher. That's been done to death.
When you put it like that.
6 lone outcasts, destined to be bound together in a blood quest. Fjall of Dog Clan, Skian of Ghost Tribe,
Hell yeah, man.
Brother Death, Zachary and Syndrome, Meldoff and her vengeful hammer Gwen, the one they called the Lark.
Lark?
We are the Black Rose. Let no one down.
Blaine is not right, sir. She has fits. Please, let her go. You can all drink for free.
Oh, come on, dude. Ha! Oh, God. Jesus. Love these reaction sound effects.
Newly crowned King Alvatir determined to be seen amongst his people, but first, they would have to get through the royal protectors. Greatest warrior, Fjall Stoneheart.
Bial. She did it. Did something.
Apologies.
It's all right, Fjall.
Fjall. Fjall. That was Bial.
I was born to be your protector.
So protect me.
I don't know if this is protection.
Fuck him and his shiny army. Where the fuck were they today when it counted? Couldn't organize a ride in a brat.
Where's Yeoh?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh God. We haven't been caught? Gets caught. Hey man, can't blame him.
You are hereby banished from Zintrea. Dogclan disown you.
Gotta take his axe too.
You'll die forgotten and unspoken.
Until Yaskir remembers your name. Or well, learns your name and then spreads it beyond.
The King of Prussia is a widower. A marriage between our kingdoms would make him amenable to signing.
Defeated or victorious?
My assassination attempt failed. I need your help.
The fuck?
I have visions, fits. They're scared of me.
The ignorant are always jealous of anyone with gifts.
Why do assholes always go running to town guards when they get their asses kicked?
Look who it is.
Dog clan. What the fuck?
Your freedom's been bought.
Many thanks for not trying to kill me in my sleep.
There's still time.
What the fuck? God damn.
Osfer wants you to return immediately. The king's arranged a signing between the kingdoms.
Where are you going?
To find the nearest brothel.
First, we must address the sordid issue of coin.
Ah, yes. I can pay in silver.
Oh. Oh! I didn't even notice it was gone. Love how in like movies and TV shows and stuff like that, anything that you can fit in a lock can be used to pick it.
Mother sent me to bring you home. We need your skills.
I no longer follow the way of the blade.
Hey, you gotta protect yourself out on the road, man.
This is your chance to redeem yourself, sister.
I can't do those things again.
How can you live like this? Don't you miss it?
I miss you.
Is this like an FF15 thing where they're there to sign a treaty and then they just murk everybody?
Are you all right?
Aww. Oh, she having one of her visions?
A great beast born shall be slain by your blade, and a quest in the name of your clan will bring you redemption.
Huh.
Now I must suffer a shit jester too. Don't make me change my mind, wench. As if anyone's capable of that. I'm just glad you're...
Oh! Oh my god! God damn, man, that aim.
Show yourself, you fucking bastard!
What in the world? The action's pretty damn good, I'll say. Yo, dog boy!
That's my fucking bandit.
Why are soldiers from 3 kingdoms at war working together to kill us? Neve came to tell me about treaty.
I was sent for too.
Someone didn't want clan warriors there.
Against the monarchies.
Let's get to Sintroya.
Oh.
So do I.
Interesting.
They killed my sister. The Lark is dead. My name is Éile.
And so the Lark no longer soared alone. One had become 2.
Yeah, we got a internal power struggle going on. Oh god.
I love you, brother.
All right. How's this gonna go?
A united continent once again. A continent of possibility.
Something's about to go down.
But we will all be from this day forward.
Summon the physic.
It's just nerves. Perhaps I should retire to my chambers.
We first landed on these shores.
Is she pregnant? Is she pregnant?
Good king, Nida of Prussia.
Yeah, she's about to miss this slaughter thanks to that baby a kicking, which I assume it is. Oh, wait, what? What the fuck? Whoa, what in the world? Shh. Oh! Oh my god. They're getting fucking misted. Ha! Wow, man. She was in on it. What the fuck?
The peace treaty had allowed Valor to turn war-hungry mages and generals against their monarchies. It was just the beginning.
Empress,
Wow.
all hail the new Golden Empire.
Rise. We have much to do.
What the fuck? Kinda happy for her.
Faced with chaos, the people will always choose order, no matter the cost.
Oh, how blatant the farce. How long do we need her?
Oh no.
Take me down to my people.
You played yourself into a trap now. You're just in a whole new cage. Ah. That's gorgeous.
What the fuck are those flags? I've never seen that crest before.
Not Christian, that's for sure.
Let's head to this tavern.
It's the tendrils from that thing that was fucking murking everybody.
Raiding around in your Christian armor mere sons ago.
Oh, yeah. Ah.
Éile of Raven Clan, Fjall of Dog Clan.
Oh, wow. He fucking poofed out of there, man.
How many monoliths have you raised?
3 in the north, 2 in the south. Another 5 excavated, being configured with sigils.
See, wasn't the theory that the monoliths were the remnants of the conjunction, like because of the merging or the collisions between the other worlds? But they're clearly already here in this.
We have elite troops scouring the continent as we speak.
That's a heroic folktale waiting to happen. End them now.
I like how aware that was. That's an epic folk hero tale waiting to happen. Stop it.
Where did it come from?
There was a mage in Zentrea, Sindral. He dug up and raised an ancient dwarven monolith.
Ancient dwarven monolith.
They'll erase our clans from history.
Not as long as we breathe.
Then we end them before they end us.
How can we trust each other?
Blood pact.
Send them all to Clay.
Badass.
You think you're Solrith? Not while I remain Balor's puppet.
Now
I need to
she's...
become Empress in more than just name. Or all of this. Every drop of blood spilled will have been in vain. I just have to find a way.
She took her studies a little too seriously. That monolith is very CGI.
You should be proud. This new dawn of possibilities is all thanks to you.
Good job. Carry that on your shoulders.
Can't believe they united the armies. And the closer we get to Zentrea, the worse our odds.
Then we change the odds.
It is kind of weird to me that the armies found a way to communicate and come together to overthrow their individual rulers. Like, did they see the folly of, like, the politics of it all, I guess? Because I feel like that, in and of itself, it would be a greater feat than the monarchs coming together.
Those songs, so full of hope, made us feel special.
He had heard that song far south in Zentrea, hummed in doorways, sung in streets and taverns, always amongst the lowborn. And now here, in the far north, how could one song have this much power?
Pit trap.
It's not my first time out, Lark. I've seen it. And the one 30 paces back.
Is he literally about to fall in one? Yup. Oh! Hi, Michelle.
The clans are gone. How are you still alive?
I've taken control of the entire continent.
And yet?
It's not enough.
The fuck is this thing?
I need a power that only I can wield. I need your chaos magic.
Oh.
Whatever you ask for, you shall have.
Okay. That whole landscape gives me... It's like Mortal Kombat Annihilation levels of CGI right there. It's terrible.
Come with us. We're riding to Zentrea to kill her. This is your chance to reclaim Soul Reaver.
Legacy of Kain?
I won't be going with you. The only good thing that's come of all this is that Dark Clan's gone for good.
I would have liked to see him try. Blindsided by a sweet little princess, not fit to hold an axe of a clan chieftain.
What are you doing?
He's the one with an axe. Doesn't seem to know how to use it, though.
Yes! Ooh. Almost took her head off. Yo! God, I love Michelle Yeoh, man.
You let your emotions control you, and you have forgotten how to work as part of a clan. You're not bad when you're working together. We can work with that.
It was a test, I think.
The ancestors will it.
We gotta burn our tent.
Not enough. We need to find more.
Then we'll find others who want to kill the bitch.
2 became 3. The first drops in a torrent that would change the world forever.
All right, man. That was a pretty solid first episode. It definitely was not flawless. Like, it was a little hokey at times. The CGI was not the best. The creature, I think, was the best thing. Like, if we're talking CGI stuff. Obviously, the sets and, like, the landscapes and the, like, cityscapes and stuff we've seen. All that mostly looked pretty solid. It looks consistent with the show and stuff like that. But, when they were raising the monolith, man, like, that looked bad. And then this other world where he's stepping into and talking to this little ethereal, like, orb thing that's just kind of speaking to him, gave him the monster to use in this whole little thing, this coup. That landscape, the clouds, the volcanoes, and everything in the background, like, it gave me some Mortal Kombat Annihilation vibes. But CGI and budget is not going to be something like I judge the show on. I find the characters so far fun. I really like them. They're still a little shallow. We're just getting to know them right now. But right now, surface level aspects of them, I find them entertaining to watch. I like Lark. I like Fjall here. And I can't blame him, man. Dude, princess. Anyway, it was a lot of fun. I'm not, like, the logistics of the coup are beyond me at this point. I think I just got to suspend my disbelief on the fact that, like, these 1,000 years of battling, that it's gotten to the point where, because usually in most things, and this maybe isn't a sweeping or generalized statement in a way, but, like, most of the time, the people that are out there fighting this battle are going to go one of two ways, I guess. They are still fighting because they are loyal, they are indebted to their creed, they are pushing forth, they believe in it. Usually those, they would be, in a lot of media, would be more apt to continue this fight. And seeing any, like, chance to bring this to a close as fruitless or a betrayal of this war and their losses. But oddly enough, weirdly enough, the monarchs were making a treaty, but one had already been signed in secret between the generals of these armies behind their backs, with this sage kind of leading the charge along with the princess. Though she thought she was part of something else that was going to be completely different. She thought this was going to work a different way. Now she's still working on her own to create this vision to prevent history from repeating itself. She was trying to break this cycle, and she knew what her brother was going to do, or at least believed that what her brother was going to do would just be a temporary pause to the war rather than a disillusionment of the war itself. So she wants to create a permanent change. So she went along with this whole thing to unite the world under this singular empire, and she would be its figurehead. However, the people backing that only really want her as far as a figurehead goes. And she's kind of realized this point, but now she's also, that's caused her to work against them. It's already fallen apart. It's already fractured. It's already, the glue is not settled because of that. So that's not going to, that in itself is like a pipe dream, it seems like. So I'm curious to see how that goes. Obviously, we have these clans that have been scorned, that have survived this coup, this betrayal, because they knew the clans were loyal enough. So it was just like the base level armies, like the protector clans, all that of all these different like people. They were too in the sauce to like be brought into the plan. So it's interesting. It seems a little muddied. Cause I get all of the logistics. It's just like suspension of disbelief with that whole thing is kind of something I'm kind of hanging on to right now. But that aside, I had fun with it. The framing device as Jaskier, this entity that wants to make sure that these certain elements, because of what's happening now in the world of The Witcher, there is information that needs to be back in the world. So this is their way of bringing in backstory that'll help in frame and provide context to what comes later, what I assume will be in Witcher Season 3 and forward. After the events of Season 2 and stuff that we saw with the ending of that whole thing. So, like, I like that framing device. And I like Jaskier being kind of, like, intercepted by this. But I don't remember how Jaskier ended in Season 2. I'm going to have to watch a recap. I didn't think I'd need a Season 2 recap to watch into this. But I don't remember what happened to him. I thought he was with Yennefer and Geralt at the end. No, where was he? I don't remember. He distracted that boat guy on himself and then got himself arrested, I think, so that they could get away, right? That's the last thing I remember. It's been a while since I've watched Season 2, so I'll have to do a refresher. I might do that between episodes here, but yeah. Other than that, I thought the action was great. I thought the choreography and the fight scenes was fun and dynamic. Thought it was well put together. That's something the show's always been doing well over on the even in Season 1, Season 2. So one of my favorite fights in the entire thing has been the opening fight in Episode 1 of Season 1. Yeah, I'm digging the characters. I'm digging the cast so far. I think the performances are pretty decent right now. Right now, it's just like not the story itself. I like the story, but like the logistics of how things are unfolding, as well as some of the effects are a little rocky around the edges. This probably isn't getting the attention that it would have got from something like the main series or anything like that. So I'm not going to fault it too much for that, but it's rocky, but I'm on board and I'm having fun with it. What do you guys think? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, gets you access as well. Speaking of, before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends, Manny Share, Ryan, Karen, Philly Vane, Yori, Corey Scott, Margaret Grace, Melita, Robert Anguiano, Raven McGann, Jeffrey Hale, M. Sephiroth, and Jake and Trell. Thank you guys so much for continued support, and everybody who's been supporting the channel and helping us get to where we are today. That's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in Episode 2. Take care, everybody.